All right, y'all, we are back with another video and say it ain't so, man. Now, we've been going over this for the last few weeks, maybe even longer than that, probably like a month or so, that over Donald Trump's VP pick, y'all knew I had always said that I wanted to be Tucker Carson, but we all don't know if it's going to be Tucker Carson now because it seems like Tucker Carson is really wanting Donald Trump to pick Vivek. We heard Tucker Carson say that, and it seemed like every poll that go up, it has Vivek winning. I show y'all a poll that I posted yesterday. I got 34,000 votes on that poll that had some good names on it, and Vivek is winning by a landslide. Every time I put his name on a poll, he's winning over Tucker Carson. He's winning over Elise Stefanik. He's winning over everybody. Even Benny Johnson did one, and Vivek was winning. So it seems like it could possibly be Vivek to be Donald Trump's vice president, but we don't know yet. Now, we come across this one right here from Doug. Shout out to Doug. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go show Doug some love. He said Donald Trump has a new running mate, and he's sure to help him win in 2024. Now, he said this right here could be Dr. Ben Carson. Now, I've been hearing this name a whole lot. A lot of y'all been saying it in the comment section about that Ben Carson would be a good vice president. I think he would too. That's why I'm saying it is so many names. You got Vivek, Elise Stefanik, you got Carrie Lake, you got Ben Carson, you got Tim Scott, you got Byron Donalds. You got so many names to choose from because all of them are good candidates. But at the same time, if you look at everybody poll numbers, it's like Vivek is just beating everybody. Even after I think the New Hampshire thing, you heard when everybody was like VP towards Vivek. So it seems like it could be Vivek, but like I said, we don't know yet. We shall see. You know, so let's go ahead and dive straight into this. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. Also want to thank everybody who clicked on the video for the very first time. And shout out to the one that always watches the entire video, because when you do that, YouTube will share it so more people can see my reaction. And that right there is what helped the channel grow. I appreciate everybody that always watches the entire video and everybody that comes in and hit that like button for me. It really helps out a lot. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. And let's see exactly what's going on.
Ben Carson is terrible at lying. He kind of spills the beans here. I think he gives a lot away that he's in the running. He might be the guy for VP. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TeNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. Watch this.
This is also one of the reasons President Trump is doing so well in the polls. Has President Trump contacted you to be his VP?
I don't want to talk about what we've talked about, but we've talked about what can we do to save this country.
That's a long pause. Watch Bartiromo's expression. I'm going to zoom in on her face here. Watch this.
Has President Trump contacted you to be his VP?
I don't want to talk about what we've talked about.
She smells something. Do you smell it too? You can tell me in the comments, but we'll just keep going because Ben Carson keeps using terms that look like he's the pick.
But we've talked about what can we do to save this country.
What can we do? That doesn't sound like he's going to be picked for to run HUD, the Housing and Urban Development side again. He's marching side by side with Trump.
And that we will work together to make sure that America remains America.
He never talked this way before, by the way, when he joined the Trump team. We're going to walk together.
There's so many things that are going on right now. You know, compromising the DOJ, using it to injure your opponents politically.
Ben Carson's never said that before. And now he's right on board with Trump's whole campaign message. We have a lot more clips to show that I think reveal even more that Ben Carson is at least in discussions.
These are things that occur in China and Russia and Cuba. Those are not things that are supposed to occur in this country.
Yeah.
And we should be alarmed, and I think the American people are alarmed.
Do you see more support from the black community for President Trump?
Absolutely.
And that also shows where Ben Carson looks great on stage with Trump. And I also think just by temperament, this is the kind of guy that Trump is attracted to. He picked a mild man in Mike Pence. He married Melania Trump, who's very gentle and soft-spoken.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other vice presidential candidates that have been talked about a lot is J.D. Vance. I favor Elise Stefanik, but she's a firebrand. Tucker Carlson, too much of a firebrand. Vivek Ramaswamy runs his mouth a lot. I don't think Trump likes being on stage with people who compete for the microphone and are loud and belligerent like that. Ben Carson's temperament is very Trumpy. I think Trump respects more stoic, quiet men and would probably think Ben Carson would make a great president.
I used to go to places and be the only black face. Not anymore, not by a long shot. And I think people are starting to recognize that the Trump administration was on the side of black America. The things that they enacted were extremely positive.
And the black community were lied to by the Biden administration about how bad they had it. They had no idea how bad it was going to get under Biden.
The opportunity zones, HBCU support, all of these things were fantastic.
Okay, but that's not all. That's from Fox News. Now, this is from GBN. This is the American version with Nigel Farage. Listen to this. Ben Carson says he and Trump are like two peas in a pod.
You must have had your ups and downs with Donald Trump.
Actually, he and I are pretty much peas in a pod philosophically. We're very different personality-wise, though. But there were no difficulties whatsoever working with him. We were understood things very much the same way. And when I dropped out, that was the reason that I endorsed him quickly.
He was one of the earliest endorsements. Trump's all about loyalty. Ben Carson has been there all the way through the last administration, too. And one of the things Trump said about his pick is not many people will be surprised. I would not be surprised if it was Ben Carson. I'm done.
Wow. Like I said, it's getting more and more interesting, man. Shout out to Doug for another great video. It's really, really getting more and more interesting because like I've said, y'all, I've heard this plenty of times of Ben Carson. I mean, he's been all over my comment section. I think it's going to be Ben Carson. I think it's going to be Ben Carson. Now, I heard Doug say that he think like Vivek maybe like kind of talk too much. I obviously like Vivek. I don't really have a problem with, because when Vivek talks, he be talking with sense. Like he say some stuff that you want to hear. Can Vivek talk? Yes, he can. But the man is just very, very passionate about what he say. So I really don't have a problem with Donald Trump picking Vivek. I would actually like that. Like I said before, it's a lot of them. I even went as far as saying that I'd rather have Elise Stefanik. I like her as well. So it's like a toss-up because you can't get everybody. You know, you can pick between Elise Stefanik. You can pick between Vivek, Ben Carson, Byron Donald. It is so many. And this right here is going to be very, very tough for Donald Trump. Because what he don't want to do is make the mistake he made last time by picking Mike Pence. Obviously, we seen how he turned out. He straight just turned on Donald Trump and just started going at him. Kind of like what Nikki Haley is doing now. She taking all the Democrat talking points towards Donald Trump. Now she want to speak on the E. Jean Carroll case about the $83 million. I mean, she is just wilding out. Nikki Haley just doing anything she can to think it's going to defeat Trump, and it's not going to work. I don't know why she just won't go ahead and just bag out. But like I said, though, man, I wouldn't have a problem with Ben Carson as well. I would take Ben Carson as well. Like I said, it's going to be very, very tough for Trump. But we did see that he said that everybody he didn't ask. This is what Donald Trump said, that everybody he didn't talk to about who do they think he should pick. Everybody told him Vivek. Everybody told him Vivek. So, like I said, at the end of the day, we don't know who it's going to be. That's why I love the videos. And when you got more people coming out They can be possible candidates because I like to highlight it, just like Doug likes to highlight it, just to let everybody else know who could be in the running. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see who it's going to be. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all think it's going to be Ben Carson? Do y'all think it's going to be Vivek? Will he go with Kerry Lake or Lee Stefanik? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button for me, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.